I started going to church when I was little, but because of family issues, we stopped going.
I grew up in a traditional Christian home. I was raised in the Catholic Church, so I've been going to church ever since I was a baby.
I grew up in a Christian home. My dad was a pastor when I was younger, and they always instilled their beliefs in me.
As I got older, I kind of became a little resentful that my dad was a pastor and that things were expected of me. People I didn't know expected things out of me, and it was just kind of a struggle, and I tried to, in high school, try to find myself.
I really had more of a stagnant faith.
But I never really lived it out. I went through the motions, and I got to high school and my beliefs were turned upside down.
Once I got involved with campus life and Club 56 and things like that in junior high, I really began to notice how stagnant my faith was.
I didn't feel anything until I was a junior in high school when one of my friends took me on a trip called Go Mad for Youth for Christ. And that night in a big auditorium, I felt the presence of God, and I finally accepted Christ into my life. And ever since then, I've been going on YFC trips like it's my job. And I've gone to Nicaragua, and I've gone to Maryland for camp, and now to Rwanda, and I hope for many more.
A big turning point for me was at YFC camp in junior high, and just a week away from home, and I was the only one from my school, so I was forced to make new friends, and it was interesting, but God really spoke to me, and I had been having issues with relationships with my mom and sister at the time, and by the end of the week, I just felt like all that was in God's hands.
I think all the relationships that I've formed from Youth for Christ and the Project Serve trips that I've been on has just been awesome. And I love just meeting the new people, and they definitely help me grow in my faith and keep me accountable. So it's been awesome, and I don't know where I'd be without YFC.
I was supposed to go to campus life every Monday. That's what my parents thought. And then I went one time, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're going to Nicaragua this summer." And I said, I don't know, for some reason I feel like I should sign up for that. And I, sure enough, went up there, signed up for it, came home to my troubled parents that were very, they were praying for me. I mean, they didn't know I was struggling. And I told them I was going to Nicaragua, and I could tell they were just like, "What? Oh, you want to go to Nicaragua? That's a bunch of Christians on there, I mean, it's what you kind of turned away from." And that after that trip, I actually went through with the fundraising, which they were surprised. And after that trip, I just realized how selfish I was being, and just had to let go of some issues in my own life and focus on what God wants for me. And that's how I'm here right now.
When I think about going to Rwanda with Project Serve, I feel very anxious.
Excited and nervous at the same time. I'm just ready to go.
Hopeful in what God will do in my life.
When I think about going to Rwanda, I feel anxious but excited.
Ready. I'm ready to go.